60 seconds.
What did you want to do?
Forget your flashlight. Help me find my keys and we'll drive out of here.
Hey, contestants, how you doing? Glad you could be here. How many people do we have playing today?
No.
All right, we're doing the solo thing. I need a name here.
Now people are gonna talk.
Like no one knows.
Everybody knows, but at least we can keep up this facade for ourselves.
Yes, I need a wet nap. Pronto.
One other thing. Are you looking for a 7-question tournament game or more like a full 21-question game?
This is 1020 on Old Man. Where are you?
I'm in the booth.
Thanks,
Right above
babe.
you, baby. Look up.
30 seconds.
Your buzzer is the letter B as in Betsy Ross.
No, don't touch that, man.
Can
Oh,
we clear
don't-
the set, please?
20 seconds.
Whoa, heads up. All right, when a question pops up, you gotta buzz in. Then you pick your answer on the screen and hit the right key on your keyboard. You follow me?
10 seconds.
Good luck.
Okay, here we go. Lose the desktop. Okay, thank you. Go to black. What's that? Okay, great. Okay, guys, stand by.
8 weeks for delivery. Order today.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
All right, welcome to You Don't Know Jack Sports Edition. All right, we're playing solitaire, just you and the clock. Let's go. Okay, pick a category. One. Here's your category. Color me athletic. And there's $1,000 riding on this one. Hope you're ready, because here's one coming at you. Which of the following colors would you not expect to find in a special sports edition of Crayola crayons featuring famous football stars? Jim Brown, Reggie White, Mean Joe Green, or Vita Blue? Hey, way to drop the ball on that one. And let's see the correct answer. He was a baseball pitcher. Vita Blue? Well, actually, he was pretty good. Okie doke, give me a category. Number two. And this category is, no thanks, it makes me Disney. You get this one right, you got $2,000 coming at you. You know, that Mark Spitz is such a nice guy. Olympian Mark Spitz wants to give each of the gold medals he won in '72 to a Disney character. Assuming he gives out one medal each, for whom could he provide medals? Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Daisy, all of Snow White's dwarf pals, Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck, or Huey, Dewey, and Louie? Go for it! Couldn't have said it better myself. Oh, wait, yes I could have. Let's take a look at the big money answer. Mark Spitz won 7 gold medals in '72, enough for each of the 7 dwarfs. And all this time, the little dopes thought they had to mine for gold. How about it? Hit me with a category. The category is Tour de Dance. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Imagine a movie musical about the Tour de France starring Gene Kelly. In his efforts to recreate the rerouting of the '96 Tour de France, what should Gene use to accurately portray the cause of the rerouting? Rain, snow, and wind machines, hundreds of stunt cows, a collapsed bridge, or the little people from The Wizard of Oz? It's London Bridge is falling down, not Paris Bridge. Let's see what a good player would have answered. For the first time ever, organizers of the Tour de France changed its route due to bad weather conditions. I guess they didn't want the cyclists getting that annoying wet stripe up their backs. Category time. What's it gonna be?
4.
The category behind this question is God's favorite sport. Okay, $2,000 is coming your way if you get this one. Ready on the trigger? Poll. If you combine philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche with sports legend Ray Nitschke, what philosophical statement would you get? God will have his layup rejected, God will be sacked, God is deadly with a slap shot, or God isn't dead, he's just batting below 200. Penalty! God! 2 minutes for high sticking! Here's what you should have guessed. God will be sacked. Friedrich Nietzsche was a philosopher famous for saying God is dead, and Ray Nitschke was a famous linebacker for the Green Bay Packers. What I want to know is, what's God doing playing on Sunday? Okie doke, give me a category.
Here they come spinning out of the turn. It's question 5 by a nose.
The category? Wrestling and silverware. And we'll pay out $3,000 for this one. Everything in place? Because here she comes. Imagine an episode of Silver Spoons in which Ricky ends up in a wrestling match. If he ended up with a silver fork after the match, what would he have? A booby prize for a lost match, a malformed wrist, a cut down the middle of his tongue, or 2 broken middle fingers? A Cowles fracture, also known as a silver fork deformity, can be caused when wrestlers fall on their wrists. And a silver spoons deformity is caused by trying to be boyishly cute well into your 20s. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Foul. Illegal handling of the balls, number 6.
The name of this category is Nuevo Chico en el Barrio. $1,000 for a right answer. Say there's a new kid on the block that just moved in from Spain. He comes over and says he wants to play the Spanish game Jai Alai. You don't have the proper equipment for Jai Alai, but which game-gathering dust in your garage can provide you with reasonable substitutes? Slip and slide, jarts, trackball, or willy water bug? Bueno! Trackball involves a ball and 2 scoops, like Jai Alai. But if the new kid wants to try bullfighting with your dog, I hope your mom sends him back to his casa. Okay, pick a category.
Tag Team Naked Skydiving, tonight at 7.
And the category is, why not try buy? Okay, swing this one and I'll give you $2,000. So, you feeling anxious? Me too. Let's go. The modern man needs more than a good body to attract women. If you're a medalist in the men's biathlon, what skills will you most likely use to impress your future wife? Running to the city and fencing stolen goods, shooting dinner and skiing home with it, dashing over with a box of candy, or throwing off her menstrual cycle. The biathlon combines skiing and shooting. But not at the same time. How about it? Hit me with a category. Uh-oh, best putts fits mine, whore.
It's time for a Knickerclish Rescue.
The category for this gibberish question, I never liked skinny women either. The opening value on this gibberish question is $5,000. All right, to solve this puzzle, you got to think fast, because every second and a half, I'm ticking off a little bit of cash. Okay. Tell me something. With what famous quote does this rhyme? Don't let the punctuation get you down. Die good? A thin Shah can bend her. Okay, here's a hint. It's a quote from a movie. Wow, big help there. A movie starring Marlon Brando. Something about the kindness of strangers? He could have been a champion. You blew it! Die good a thin Shah can bend her. And I could have retired to Tahiti. Category time. What's it gonna be?
The German judge gives a
9.
This one's gonna be throwing with fire. And this one's gonna be worth $2,000. Okay, coming at you. Heads up. If Beavis and Butthead had a pal named Ephus who constantly displayed the characteristics of an Ephus pitch in baseball, how would their friend act? Wild and jumpy, low down and dirty, high and slow, or fast and breaking out? The eephus pitch is an old trick pitch. It's high and slow. But even high and slow, I'll bet eephus feels like a genius when he's with those two. Okie doke, give me a category.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, let's see what we're doing here. At least they're good for something, and this one's going to be worth $3,000. Hey, 6 Brady kids? Why, that's just enough for a volleyball team. In an important volleyball match against the Bradys, Keith Partridge points out that the strap of Marsha's bra is showing. According to USA Volleyball rules, what is true? It's fine as long as everybody's bra shows. Alice may substitute until Marsha is decent. Keith gains service, or the Bradys receive a 1-point penalty. Anyone interested in the right answer? Here you go. According to USA Volleyball rules, exposed undergarments are considered part of the uniform as long as all the other Bradys are wearing similar exposed bras. All 6 of them with exposed bras? Well, I think the boys are about to have another one of those long talks with Mike. All right, that's 1 round down. Now don't get distracted by the round card, girl, because we're off to round 2. Okay, pay attention, because all the sports questions in round 2 are worth more money. All right, let's go. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
U-G-L-Y, you ain't got no alibi, 11.
And the category is... And she did it all in a little white skirt. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. For the life of me, I can't remember. Who's that tennis player? You know... She won that tennis championship in England more often than anyone. That singer with the wild glasses wrote a song about her. She beat that old guy in an exhibition match. What's her name? Margaret Court, Billie Jean King, Martina Navratilova, or Chris Evert. As we say in Russia, Nyet! You know what you could have picked? You could have picked this. Billie Jean King. As of 1996, she won more combined singles and doubles titles at Wimbledon than any other player. She beat Bobby Riggs in that famous battle of the sexes, and Elton John's Philadelphia Freedom is about her. Just thought you'd like to know. How about it? Hit me with the category. Here's the category. The family that plays together. I'll pay you $4,000 if you get this one right. All right, let's get this ball rolling. If gold medalist Jackie Joyner-Kersee were to have an affair with her brother's wife's coach, with whom would she be sleeping? Her husband, Bob Kersee, is her brother's wife's coach. Yeah! Collectively, all 4 have earned over 10 Olympic medals and set numerous world records in track and field. My family can't even agree on takeout. Okay, pick a category.
The thrill of victory, the agony of 13.
Here's your category. Heads and tails of state. And this one's $4,000 for a right answer. All right, listen up, folks. As we all know, former Secretary of State George Shultz has a tattoo of the Princeton Tiger on his butt. If George wanted to do a particularly entertaining reenactment of the first intercollegiate football game, what would he have to get tattooed on the other cheek? A Tennessee Volunteer, a Yale Bulldog, a Rutgers Scarlet Knight, or a Clemson Tiger? You call that an answer, sports fan? Too bad you didn't pick this. He would have the tiger on one cheek and the Scarlet Knight on the other. And if George doesn't cut down on that pregame chili, that game's going to be called due to high winds. Woo! All right, come on, hit me. We need a category. Uh-oh, Mess Butt Tit Slime Chore.
Once again, it's time for a Ticklish Tesco.
All right, now here's your category for this gibberish question. A new Christmas icon. The opening value for this gibberish question is $10,000. Now you're going to have about 30 seconds to solve this puzzle, but I'll be taking a little bit of money away every second and a half. Hey, okay, now tell me, with what famous quote does this rhyme? Don't let the punctuation throw you off. Slay it, Saint Hojo. Here's your first hint. It was a cry of disbelief. Kind of like, I can't believe you can't get this. A cry during the Black Sox scandal. Is this true, Joe? Okay, let's see what you got. Start typing. No, so close. Man, I'd love to give it to you, but that would be dishonest. You don't remember Shoeless Joe and the Chicago Black Sox allegedly throwing the World Series? Slay it, St. Ho, Joe. Oh, I see. You're trying to emulate Scoreless Joe. Okie doke, give me a category.
It's question 15. It's question 15.
The category is wet flies. $6,000 is riding on this one. Okay, hang tight, put your finger on your buzzer. Here's the question. Which of the following porno movie titles contains the names of two standard fly lures? Honey Blonde peels the pink shrimp, Whirling Venus and the Compra Nymph, the Silver Doctor injects Spinning Jenny, or the Stimulator meets the Tuna King. Nice try, incorrecto. And here's the right answer. The Honey Blonde and the Pink Shrimp are both fly lures. And that's not the kind of baiting I'd expect to see in a porn movie. Category time. What's it gonna be?
Give me a 6. 6. Give me a team. Team. 16.
And the category is, Daddy, please stop hitting me. And we are talking 4,000 big ones. Hey, did you know that heavyweight boxer George Foreman's sons are all named George? If George Foreman were to fight as many of his own children as the number of world heavyweight titles he's won, with whom would he be boxing? George, George, and George? That's wrong, wrong, and wrong. This is the correct answer. Foreman won the title in 1973 against Smokin' Joe Frazier, and again in 1994 against not-so-smokin' Michael Moorer. So he'd be sparring with two of his kids.
Hey, George.
Yeah? Ow!
Okay, pick a category.
9 plus 8. 10 plus 7.
The category? Who's the clown playing first? And this is $4,000 here. Wipe off your finger and get it ready. Let's get busy. If some Ringling Brothers circus clowns wanted to form a new baseball club, which part of their clown outfits would not be allowed as part of an official Major League Baseball uniform? Giant purple overalls with white polka dots, white clown faces with painted tears, giant red rubber noses, or giant floppy shoes with cleats? Now, giant cleats are okay. They're kind of hard to run in, but if they're big enough, you can take one honkin' lead off. Should have picked this. According to Major League Baseball regulations, no part of the uniform shall include a pattern that suggests the shape of a baseball. Polka dots are definitely out. And if I'm not mistaken, those squirting flowers, they gotta go too. How about it? Hit me with the category.
18.
The category behind this question is, do you need a fluffer for that? All right, you're going to be pretty good if you get this one. It's worth $6,000. In at least 2 areas of life, plunging your shaft into your target with confidence and accuracy is key. If you were to make a series of porn movies based on the equipment used in target archery, which of the following would not be an appropriate title? Hot Lovin' at the Stroke Bar Hotel, Finding Jenny's Plunger Button, Leather Glove Spank Fest, or the Naughty Buttresses of Castle Love? You'll find your plunger button on your bow. As for Jenny's, found it. Well, in case you're curious about the correct answer, there is no stroke bar in your archery equipment, but I know a great stroke bar in Bangkok. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
19 here! Get your ice cold 19!
And this category is baseball and the American Revolution. This question's worth $2,001 bills. All right, pay attention. Here comes the question. If Molly pitcher had been given the same luxuries while running water during the Battle of Monmouth that Major League Baseball pitchers are given while running bases, what could she have done? Worn a warm-up jacket, taken a free leadoff, substituted a ghost runner, or carried a personal water bottle? Pitchers are allowed to wear jackets while base running to keep their arms warm.
Yeah!
Here, Molly, there's death and destruction all around you. Better put on a jacket.
Category time. What's it gonna be?
20.
The category is sports for horny people. It's gonna be worth $4,000. Hang on tight. Here we go. If the players in each of these sports took off their clothes during a regulation match, which sport would automatically become a co-ed naked sport? Korfball, highlight, team handball, or rodeo? Korfball is a game sort of like basketball, which requires 4 men and 4 women per team. The only co-ed sport in the group. Yeah! It's very popular in Holland, and the co-ed naked version really gives a whole new meaning to the term Dutch treat. Okie dokie, give me a category.
It's the Jackaroony Attackaroony. Buzz in when 2 words match and I'll give you $2,000. Buzz in when they don't match and I'll take away $2,000. And remember, it's not any old match we're looking for. Remember the clue. It's the one that fits this clue. I'm thinking of a number. Let's see if the attack has your number. Let us begin.
Let's see your final score! That's the game! Well, player, you're like the diver who can't swim. You're still below the surface, but it sure was fun to watch. Yeah, it looks like the judges say...
You don't know Jack!
Okay, great show. Cue commercials. Thank you. Cookie, what's going on with the contestants?
Listen, excuse me. Whenever you feel like playing again, you just gotta let me know, all right?
Johnny, what are you chewing? Is that chewing tobacco?
Calm down, Ma. This is new Chud, the ABC chew of future big leaguers like me.
ABC?
Already been chewed. Chud is donated by former baseball stars to get kids like me off to a good start.
But doesn't that cause cancer?
Mom, former greats like Catfish Hunter and Joe Pepitone make sure that most of the cancer-causing agents have already been chewed out of Chud.
Most of the cancer-causing agents?
Come on, Mom. You gotta keep a little excitement in a chew. Chud does that, and more.
Well, if the big leaguers endorse Chud, it must be all right.
Yes!
Hey, young man. Not in the house.
Sorry, Mom.
Chud comes in a variety of flavors, including Catfish, Three Fingers, and new Sparky. Chud, the first step to a big league chew.
Sunday, live at the Power Dome. Celebrity slap fight. The biggest female stars square off in a face-slapping showdown.
Shut up, you bitch! You shut up!
Don't miss the world title match between that girl who played the prostitute on Kojak and that girl who took her blouse off in Meatballs 4. The biggest celebrities, the biggest fights. You can't sit down because if you're on your seat, these girls will get you off.
Darn it! Sliced it again.
You're not keeping your head down.
I know, but I can't.
Because your hairpiece keeps slipping.
What?
How did you know I wear a hairpiece?
Come on, Joe. Everyone knows. Stick a flag in it and you could spot that thing teeing off from a par 5. Here, try mine. It's from the folks at Mr. Divot.
Wow, it feels like grass.
It is grass. That's the genius behind the Mr. Divot hairpiece system. I can grow my own replacements, and it comes in lots of designer colors: Midsummer Burn, Autumn Harvest, and New Kentucky Bluegrass.
Oh, sounds great, but, I mean, will it come loose while I'm golfing?
Not even with the 9-iron. Come on, let's go replace that divot.
You mean Mr. Divot.
Yeah.
Mr. Divot hairpieces are available at all fine salons and garden centers.
This week on Space Trek.
Captain, the shields aren't holding, the holodeck is malfunctioning, and the replicators are making dog food or something out of the time continuum.
Good gracious, have you tried a tachyon burst?
Yes.
Phase disruptor array.
Yes.
Replicated lateral hollow injector coils with lemon.
Yes, but nothing seems to work. And now my alien Ford is morphing again.
What we need is a new vocabulary word. There's only 5 minutes left in this episode. Does anyone have any ideas?
Captain, I can have a word ready in 10 minutes.
That won't do. We can't afford a 2-part episode.
What about the Machina way? Deus ex machina.
No, Lieutenant. It needs to be late 20th century pseudo-scientific. Like quasi-dimensional EMF or...
Wait, I've got it.
Well, say it. No one's going to hurt you.
No, I can't think under pressure.
Captain, I am sensing great commotion on the bridge.
Yeah, I've got your commotion right here, baby.
Find out the new word that saves the day. Friday at 8 on Space Trek.
Captain, I am sensing low Nielsen ratings.